This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. All right, so Drakeo, he had a woman he was with, and I think they were like borderline married, and she is heartbroken after he passed. She put up a bunch of messages saying, "I haven't had a phone for the last couple days, so I couldn't post all the pics. But I just wanted to give a special birthday wish to my love. I'm so proud of everything you have accomplished this last year. I will always be here through the good, bad, and the ugly. Loving you is the best. I will always cherish the good times. Stay true. Continue to shine on them." Now, that was before he passed, obviously. After this, she says, "You asked me last Monday, so does this mean we're soulmates? They took my baby from me on my birthday. I will never be the same without you, my rib. Thank you for the prayers. God, give me the strength." And he said, "If I had one birthday wish, it would be for my man to be bear hugging me one more time. He gave the best hugs. I don't see a light at the end of the tunnel right now. I just wish you were here, Daryl." That's sad, man. Now, you know, we've heard K7 and Draco's brother speak out as well that, you know, it was really between these two crews. You know, Drakeo and YG just didn't get along, but it wasn't like beef to that level. Now it is. Like, now it's like, I mean, come on, this was something small where like Drakeo just said a couple comments about YG and YG said a couple comments back at him, and this turned into a stabbing in the neck. You know, like that resulted from someone losing their life. I mean, come on, man. Like, you know, you see things like this every day. This isn't just with rap. Somebody lost their life over a movie seat the other day in a movie theater in Georgia. Okay, some people lose their lives over parking spots. You know, like, yeah, being a rapper is a dangerous job, as Jim Jones says, but being picking your battles is dangerous. And it's very sad that, you know, they're saying that YG's crew and his crew, it's very sad they took it to that level where it got to that. You know, a lot of stuff happened that night. Once upon a time in LA, you know, Whack 100, there's footage now of him possibly him getting stomped out. I'm not sure. It looked like it looked like Whack 100 with the same shirt he had on earlier, and they have a guy on the ground getting stomped out. I thought that might happen I thought it could happen one day, because Whack 100 puts himself in the middle of a lot of situations. He talks a lot online and also is in these situations. I'm not saying that he's soft or anything. I'm just saying that it makes you kind of a target, you know? Just like when Drakeo was going at YG, it makes you kind of, it's not his fault. I'm just saying it gets out of hand. I mean, look what happened with Young Dolph. That thing just went totally nuts, you know? Now, Black Youngster's bringing that same energy on himself, you know? Putting him in, you know, dissing him after he's gone. People, that's not gonna, you know, it's not gonna just be swept under the rug. I mean, he better not be staying in Memphis anymore. You know, I'm like, I don't know, man. And you guys can defend it all you want. I think that, you know, when you cross certain lines, and some of them are small lines. I mean, think about it. Some people lose their lives over a parking spot. Okay, that's a small line to cross, but some people are just unhinged, man. Then we got YFN Lucci and Reginae Carter. She confirms that she is single now. She says she confirmed split by sharing she no longer has a bae. That's sad. I guess what says, "I really don't want to go on a vacation, but I need a bae first," she says. Then she says, "You know what's funny? I was offered to do a show like this. It would be a complete joke." What is she talking about? Gonna set you up in a reality TV show like Flavor Flav. Oh, okay. She's reacting to someone saying you should do like a TV show about that. Anyways, YFN Lucci's facing RICO charges. And, you know, we'll have to see what happens with his whole situation. 50 Cent. So 50 Cent does a great thing. He puts actor Geoffrey Owens. I think he's from the Cosby Show, right? Yeah. And then he says working as Trader Joe's, trying to shame him. Now that was a year. What was that? Was that 2 years ago? It was a couple years ago. He got some roles after that. Tyler Perry put him in some stuff. And also 50 Cent just put him in Power Book 2. He said, I'm very happy about this. Shout out to everyone involved that made this happen. He's doing phenomenal job. I'm glad that people stepped up, and, everybody goes through rough times. Not everything's so positive all the time, He says, yeah, the underdog back on top. That's dope. Then we got 50 Cent also talking about dropping his last album. He said, Smile, my next album might be my last. I terrorized hip-hop for 14 years. A little longer than that. But, he did stop. I would say, what would he started? 2002, 2001, around that time. Just say he did a straight 14-year run, then did TV, right? And if I were him, I wouldn't drop another album. He says, don't believe me. Nelson, the numbers will never lie, but I'm nobody's favorite. Top 10 Dead or Alive. Now, here's the thing. Can 50 Cent still rap? Yes. But are people going to buy it? They're not buying Rick Ross, and Rick Ross came after 50 Cent. People are changing. If I were him, I would just drop singles. I think that would be better. I think that's a better way to drop when you get, you don't have to drop a whole body of work. You just drop singles. It's not like he needs the music money. He just needs, if he's going to drop a single, the buzz alone will have him, continuing to do shows. I'm sure he likes to still do shows and everything. And, I'm sure he's still doing shows now. It's just that you do more shows. Meaning, performing shows. Then we got... Oh, this was good. So, Young Scooter. He talked. This is great. It goes right with the Black Youngster thing and everything else. He says, I see all the so-called street guys on the internet telling on themselves, and they tipping off the police. Cloud is a #1 drug now. Think about it. That goes right along with Black Youngster doing a whole diss track towards Young Dolph. And dissing him at a club over the weekend by performing the song Shake Some. And then he has a whole new diss song and has a almost like a building with, Young Dolph's real legal last name on it. So it's like he's doing it in a graveyard. It's just beyond disrespectful and tipping off the feds to look into him. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. I appreciate you guys so much. There's so much other stuff going on that I didn't quite report on yet today, but I will in the next video. We'll wrap up the day in about an hour or two, and then we'll get into some new stuff. Then I'm also going to get a lot of sleep tonight because I've been down. Not to give you guys my problems, but I've just been feeling down, and I think it's because I'm not getting a full 8 hours of sleep at night, and it's messing with my emotions. I'm, working out, eating differently, and then for the past couple months, and I've lost a lot of weight, which is a great thing, but also I'm not getting enough sleep at night. I think I'm getting a lot of interrupted sleep, like 6 or 7 hours, sometimes 5 hours, and that's catching up with me, and it's making me a little bit down, so you don't want to be down. So I gotta pick myself up and get enough sleep to give my body the energy it needs. Anyways, I'm just sharing that with you because I know I've sounded a little different the past couple days, and that has something to do with it. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Smash that like button. I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.